Hi, good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I hope you enjoy the energy here. And if you've been here for a long time, thank you so much for coming back. So I decided to go live today because I didn't have a chance to record your 5-minute frequency this week. So I decided to come live. And one of the things that I feel is happening right now is that there's quite a lot of chaotic energy. And so there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, in our perception of what's going on in the world. There's a lot of things going on within people's lives and relationships in particular. And when I asked the guides, what would you like me to share today? The overriding piece was finding our 0 point of peace within all of this chaos. And so before I came on live, before I started recording this for you, or actually going live for you, not recording, I saw the Galactics coming in, and they said to me, please let everyone know that we can see such peace and harmony on this planet. So as much as we perhaps can see that there might be some really difficult things happening, maybe in our own lives or maybe in the collective situations, actually what spirit can see, what our friends can see in the other realms, is that there is an incredible peace that is coming over this planet. So we are in our ascension, which everyone knows pretty much. And if you found this channel, then you're pretty aware of that, right? But we are also in a place where we are stepping into this new earth. And so when we understand that, when we realize that, when we know that it's not just us, that we are being looked after, we're being protected, we've got our beautiful teams with us that work with us at all times. When we know this, and when we can hear that they are saying they can see an incredible peace, we have to believe it. Right? So what I'm going to do with you today is take you through a grounding, connecting meditation, and help you to find and access the tools that I use many times a day to actually find my 0 point. And what I teach, I run 2 groups at the moment. One is my Soul Family, which is my Soul's Ascension membership, where we meet 5 times a month live, and it's also recorded, put into a portal. So if you can't make it live, you can always go in and listen to it afterwards. And also my Ascension Practitioner Certification Program. And in both of those programs and courses that I run, and groups that I run, one of the key things that I teach is coming into your peace, coming into your 0 point. Because when you come into that place, what you're doing is you're coming into the true source that you are. So even if you just do it like for one moment, 4 or 5 times a day, if you're in an office situation, you pop into the bathroom. I used to do that when my children were really little. My babies were really little. They're now nearly 18 and 16 and a half. But when they were really little, the only bit of time I had was when I went to the bathroom. So that was my moment of just like breathing, taking a moment. So sometimes, even in those moments, you can just find that piece of where you are and who you are again. And, it's really important to know that you can't create from the past and you can't create from the future, but you can create from the present moment. So the more that we come into the present moment, the more that we come into the 0 point, the more we're in our place of creation and manifestation. So it doesn't matter how many times you do your positive affirmations or your vision boards or whatever you're doing, you have to come into that now moment. And if you're looking to the future and creating from that place, it's really difficult. And if you're looking from the past, meaning I'm in my story, I'm looping with my story, you cannot create. in that place. So let's do this. Let's come into our 0 point and let's feel that sense and presence, okay? And let's see where we go with it. I do feel like it is the galactics that are coming with us today. So just bear with me a second. Let's come into our heart. Put your hands on your heart. Take a really beautiful breath. And you might start to feel your energy as you can see on the screen. My body's moving, and what's happening there is my energy is aligning. Okay, so that's what happens when spirit are very much around me and wanting to align to my energy. Okay, good. I can feel that now. So breathe in and hold in your heart for a few moments, and then breathe out. And then I want you to imagine that there's a beautiful golden light in your heart. So just feel that light expanding. Good. Through every breath that you take. And imagine the whole of your body literally lit up in golden light. And then draw your attention to your feet and imagine a beautiful crystal star under your feet. And you can let me know the color of it in the chat later, and I can help you with that. So just feel into that, just sense, know, see, have an awareness of what color that might be. Feel yourself, remember to breathe, feel yourself connected to Mother Earth, this beautiful new earth we're creating. And draw your attention up to your heart, up to your crown. And then above your crown, I want you to imagine a beautiful 6-pointed star. This is your soul star. And know that the chakras, that we don't work with the 7 chakras anymore. We're much more, we're of a higher frequency now. So we have many more chakras. We have the stellar stargate chakra, but let's not go into that now. But just imagine this beautiful star above your head, way up into the universe. And then a frequency of light coming down. Today, interestingly, I'm getting a rainbow light, which connects to the rainbow galactic. So that's interesting. So just feel that rainbow sparkling light right the way through you. And you can intend for that to cleanse, to heal, whilst you're feeling that light come through you. Good. And now let's invite our teams in. Don't worry if you don't know your guides. Let's just invite them in to be present with us. They like an invite. Ask and it is given, right? Good. Okay, just feel them gathering around. And we'll just do a little exercise. So I want you just to invite them to step out and just notice what happens when you invite them to step out. Just get a sense of an awareness. Sometimes we can feel it, sometimes it's just a knowing. And then invite them to step in and ask them to step in, but like closer. So when you start to do channeling, you'll notice that guides step in much closer to you. Okay. So feel that energy, and you might feel like there's 1 or 2 that are stronger and come in, and perhaps you can feel warmth within you, or you can feel a sense of just love maybe around you, because it is pure love. Right, so just feel that energy of your guides coming in closer. Good. So now I'm going to teach you how to come into your 0 point, right? So I want you just to breathe in to your heart. And then when you breathe out, elongate your breath and just notice what happens. Keep it going. Good. And then breathe in again, and this time hold. And then without noticing your breath, just feel that sense of peace within your heart. Good. And you may notice that your body just starts to move and align a little bit. And then just do that a couple of times. So breathe in Elongate your breath as you breathe out. And then breathe in when you need to. And then just hold, but just have a sense you're breathing, okay? You're not breathing, but you're just in that sense of centering. And I like to call it the zero, the no thing place. And just feel it now. And you might get a sense that you feel that you're here, but you're not here. And then in this space, in this beautiful space of peace, I want you just to put your desires out to the universe. So just say, I'm open to the possibility of this. Okay? No attachment to outcome, just I'm open to the possibility of this. Okay? And then come back into your heart and feel the light now within your heart. And then open your eyes and come back. And now feel how you feel by just being in that 0 point for a few moments. Notice how it feels within you. And then notice today how you feel from the perspective of the seemingly outside world. Feel into it. Does it feel like it is as chaotic? Does it feel that it's not as much of a problem? So if you have issues going on, excuse me, in your life, what does it feel like now? And just notice with your awareness. What the guide said to me a long, long time ago is like, be a witness to your life. Notice what it is that is showing up in your life. Notice the really positive, beautiful things, people coming into your life. Notice the things that charge you and trigger you. Notice and be a witness. And I feel that's kind of how I live my life. I notice. And with that noticing, if it's a charge, if it's something that makes me feel uncomfortable, I know that there's something within me that I need to come to a peace with. And if you want to know how to do that, then you can join my soul family, where we do this work all of the time. We're working with these parts of us that show up in our mirror of our life. Or if you are ready to be a light worker in this world, you're ready to be an ascension practitioner and help others to find those parts of them to release so that they can be their best self, then that might be the ascension practitioner. So you can find me at susankennard.co.uk. You can find all that information there, but I will leave it here in the notes for you. But let me know how you feel. Let me know how your day goes by being in this 0 point. And remember, you can come into that 0 point no matter where you are. I have somebody in my soul family, and she said to me, she has a hybrid car, and she said, whenever the hybrid car stops at traffic lights, she feels that the car's gone into its 0 point. And so therefore she goes into her 0 point, which I think is just beautiful. So witness your life, notice what shows up, notice who shows up in your life, and feel into what shifts when you come into your 0 point. It's not about pushing against, it's about coming into a place of within, because as you come into that place, you're remembering who you are, which is divinity itself. Much love, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I will see you very soon. Much love. Bye for now.